Amington Heath, early years. Right, so this week we're going to be doing World of Science. So I'm going to be doing an activity, floating and sinking. And this is one of my favourite activities because there's a lot of communication and language we can use in this activity. Right, so before you start this activity, you will need an adult with you. You mustn't ever play with water without an adult with you or nearby. Right, so what I've done is I've got a bowl of water. You'll be able to see it. There we go. And I've looked around the setting for some items to see if they float on top of the water or they sink under the water. And also, as I do test these items whether they float or sink, I'm going to sort them into two piles because my memory is not very good. So I remember which items float and which items sink. I'm going to colour code them. So I've got blue for float and red for sink. So float means that the items float on top of the water, and sink means that the items sink under the water. So if you have a look at the items, I've had a look around the setting. Right, oh, what's this? I've got a ball. I wonder what colour it is. It's green, isn't it? Now I'm going to carefully put it on top of the water to see if it floats or sinks. I'm going to carefully put it on. It floats on top of the water. So can you think which colour I need to put it on? Is it blue or is it red? That's right, it's blue. So I'll put the green ball on the blue card. Right, let's have a look. What else have I got? I've got a white police car here. Can you remember what noise a police car might make? It might go Nina, Nina, Nina. And it's quite heavy, so I don't know if this is going to float or sink. Shall we try it? So I'm going to carefully put it on top of the water. Oh no, did you see the bubbles? It floated, it sunk all the way to the bottom of the water. Oh dear. So that doesn't float, does it? So can you remember which card does it go on? What colour card? Does it go on the blue one or the red one? That's right, it goes on the red one for sink. Right, let's try. I've got a silver key. Now everybody's got keys at home, haven't they, to get in and out of the doors. Shall we see if this floats or sinks? Shall we try it? Straight away, it's sunk all the way to the bottom. It sinks under the water and all the way to the bottom. So does it go on the blue card or the red card? That's right, it goes on the red card. Red for sink. And let's try something else. Oh, I wonder what this is. Do you know? This is a pine cone. Shall we see if this pine cone will float or sink? It floats on top of the water. Wow. So that goes on the blue card for float. Let's try another one. What's this? It's a yellow duck. What noise does a duck make? Do you know? Yes, that's right. It goes quack, quack, quack. So let's put it on top of the water. It floats on top of the water. So we'll put that on the blue card. Oh dear, lost my sign. That's not a good thing, is it? Right then, what's this? Now we use this every day at home, don't we, to drink out of. This is a cup. What colour is it? It's purple. Let's see if that floats or sinks. That floats on top too. Wow, so we'll put that on the blue card. Right, let's try this. This is a red brick. Shall we see if this floats or sinks? It floats! Wow! So we can put that on the blue card. We seem to have a lot of items that float. What about this silver teaspoon? Now I use this a lot at home for making cups of tea. So let's see if it floats or sinks. Straight away it sinks to the bottom, sinks all under the water all the way to the bottom. I'll put that on the red card. I've got some feathers now. These are very light and they can blow away really easy, can't they, these feathers? Shall we see if they can float or do they sink? They're very light. They float all the way to the top. Look, they're floating on top of the water. So we'll put that for blue for float. Oh, I stuck to my fingers. Oh, what's this? This is a funny shape, isn't it? This is a shell. You see shells at the seaside, don't you? Shall we see if it floats or sinks? Sinks all the way to the bottom, under the water. So that goes on the red card. I've got an orange plate. Now we use these a lot at snack time. These plates, and this is an orange plate. Shall we see if this floats or sinks? It floats. Look. Wonder what shape it is. It's round, isn't it? It's circle shape. So we will put that on the blue one. That's it. So have lots of fun at home experimenting. See if items sink under the